What's up, guys? James Lee, Elim A Dent. It's been one adventure here. Finally got this version 2 dewalt version right here. We got a Makita over there. Let's talk about this guy. I think this is what most people have been waiting for. So we got a built-in pulse width modulation dimmer. What that means is it cycles the power. Basically, it pulsates it at a certain speed. There's advantages to this. It will save battery power as well as dimming the LED strips. So when you see me record this, you might see some pulsating, some lines similar to as if you were recording a television. Guarantee you that's not what it looks like in person, but the camera will pick that up. But hopefully I can give you an idea of what we're looking at here with our new version 2. This is the new spinal cord. I'll talk about that a little later. Anyways, this is the new base, version 2. We did the Woods suction cup completely built in. So it's got a real nice low profile, and the plunger is fully protected. It's completely internal except for obviously the part you have to push in. This thing also accepts, if you see that little screw hole down there, that is for a ram twist cup. You can take this plunger system off and put a ram twist cup in there. We haven't received all our inventory, so when you do this, we have a little plug that you plug that hole up with, so you don't have to see that. But I actually still prefer the Woods. I don't know, it's one-handed operation. You can stick it to the car, use your thumb or finger to plunger it, and you're good to go. The Ram has its advantages too. I mean, once that thing is on, it's on. It ain't coming off. There's really zero maintenance, but it's up to you. This one's a little lower profile. The Woods is a little taller. But anyways, let's get to the board. So it's a 2-plate system, as you can see that little line here. We did that so you can swap between Makita, dewalt, and hopefully eventually Milwaukee. We'll be starting that after the show. We offset the switches a little to strengthen the connector that the lock line goes into and make room for our all-new dimmer. And this is going to come standard with the board. So every version 2 board you purchase will come with our dimmer. Custom made. I'll explain how it operates. And it also is going to come standard with our new lock line system. And I will explain that as well. So let's get started here. You've got a brightness. So when you push this, it's got 7 steps of brightness. So you can click it 7 times to go fully bright. Dim, same thing, 7 steps of dim. Master on and off. So you click it off, click it on. It remembers your dimmer setting, so wherever you set it, it will remember it when you turn it back on. Even if you remove the battery and put a new battery in, it'll remember your setting. Also, if you're worried about only having 7 steps of brightness or dimming, if you hold down the button of either one, it'll slowly brighten or slowly dim, and you can get, not infinite, but every step from the step switch and in between. So it's got nice dimming features. I will try to show you that here. Probably going to see some flickering and some pulsating. It's just the camera picking up the pulsating of the dimmer. So we're going to turn this on. This should be full brightness. I'm just going to click it down so you can see the 7 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's probably going to stop at 6, but we started at the brightness, yep, so the very top one was 7. And so you got those settings. Now I'll hold it to go back up to full brightness rather than step it, so you can see how that works. We're going to hold it all the way up. Let's bring it all the way back down. It does a nice slow fade pattern. Let's turn it off. So you don't have to use your switches anymore. If you know what setup you want, you just use the master off on. And so we fully dimmed it. So I turn it back on, it's fully dim. Off, on. We can fully brighten it. So that's how that works. Let's go into our spinal cord. I'll grab one over here. So we've invented this in hopes to get rid of using a system that really wasn't developed for our industry. It's just kind of been put there. You know, lock line hose is for CNC machines just to pass through liquid, but it's worked well, but it gets sloppy, it breaks down, you can't control the tension. So if you want to put a heavier object like our 20-inch boards over there, kind of hard to hold up the weight on the larger items. So another reason why we invented this. So each link you get a tensioner, well, 2 tensioner screws, and you can set it loose or tight to however you want. Maybe you like it to be tight at the bottom where it comes out of the board, and then loosen up towards the middle, tighten at the top, however you want. It's your world. You do what you want with it. So this is our new lock line system. It's going to come standard with every new version 2 board. And we're going to work on a retrofit kit for version 1. Still in the works. Sorry guys for the delay. We're also going to have a full upgrade to version 2, because really the only difference is the base and some of the internal wiring, but you don't have to upgrade that if you don't wish to. We can still retrofit it for you. But there's a quick, yeah, let me go around this board actually. Showed you it all. Everything's the same at the top. The tray hasn't changed. We're currently working on a quick change lens system. I'm going to be testing prototypes after the MTE, and it may eventually just replace this, so you'll have a slit here and you can slide your lens in and out, but we're still working on our locking system. We're not fully satisfied with what's out there currently. Some people use tabs and it kind of, you know, leaves it loose and it moves around, or they slide in and out and they can fall out on you when you don't want it to. But here's where we're at, man. We'll have these at MTE. We're hoping to open up pre-orders after Christmas. We're going to have a very limited supply. Our main supply is coming in late, and we have to build units for the show. So we'll get out as many as we can. Apologize again for the delays. They will be pre-orders. We'll get out as many as we can before the show, but we do have to ramp up for the show and prepare for that. So if we don't get them out before the show, we will send them to you shortly after we arrive. Thanks for all your guys' support, and again, please keep shooting me your ideas and requests, and we'll do our best to fulfill them. Take care.